At the age of 20-5, Lin Lu was cheated on by her boyfriend. He broke up with her on the grounds that she was too independent and could not satisfy his desire to be needed, leaving her filled with heartbreak and grievance. To cheer her up, her best friend Xu Yao grabbed a discounted flight ticket to Europe and persuaded her to travel abroad for relaxation, helping her get over the failed relationship. In a fit of impulse, Lin Lu booked the trip and flew to Lyon in Europe alone, starting a 1-month journey to heal her heart. When she first arrived abroad, the exotic streets, unique architectures and leisurely local life gradually soothed her broken heart. She often sat in street cafes, enjoying the relaxed atmosphere and regaining peace of mind. One day, attracted by a bar sign introducing Oriental special cocktails, she walked in and met Noah, a bartender behind the bar counter. Noah is a Sino-French mixed-race man. His mother comes from Suzhou and his father lives in Lyon. He inherited the gentle Oriental facial features and profound Western three-dimensional looks, owning an outstanding tall figure. Having learned Chinese from his mother since childhood, he was familiar with Chinese traditional customs and spoke fluent Chinese, which instantly eliminated the sense of strangeness between them. After learning that Lin Lu was a native of Suzhou, he voluntarily come to her drink and expressed his deep longing for the exquisite Jiangmen scenery in Suzhou. Encouraged by Xu Yao, Lin Lu decided to let go of her worries, embrace new encounters and enjoy the moment without thinking about the future, in order to completely walk out of the shadow of Loveland. Later, she went to meet Noah frequently, and he took the initiative to accompany her to visit the old streets of Lyon. During those days together, Lin Lu forgot her ex-boyfriend completely and indulged in this romantic foreign encounter. As their relationship deepened, Noah confessed his love to her, and the two officially became lovers. At first, Lin Lu only thought Noah was gentle, romantic and artistic, being good at mixing cocktails and playing musical instruments, making their time together sweet and pleasant. But after staying together day and night, she gradually realized the huge physical strength gap between them. Noah was extremely energetic, which made Lin Lu exhausted every day and feel worn out, losing the joy of being in love at the very beginning. Even though she was worn out physically and mentally, Lin Lu insisted on getting through the 1-month trip with the typical Chinese mentality of since we are already here. Considerate and careful, Noah was skilled at cooking Chinese food, often making her hometown delicacies such as preserved egg, lean meat, congee and steamed buns, taking good care of her daily life, which touched Lin Lu deeply. To consume his excessive energy, Lin Lu took him to climb mountains, go hiking and visit various museums, yet still failed to reduce his vitality, leaving her no choice but to endure silently. As the 1-month trip was drawing to an end, Lin Lu made up her mind to leave gracefully and end this short overseas love affair with a decent goodbye as planned. However, on the eve of departure, Noah sincerely expressed his determination to follow her back to China to settle down, and he even knew well-known Chinese saying, having long prepared to stay abroad to accompany her for a lifetime. His words shocked Lin Lu greatly. Recalling the tired days they spent together, she knew clearly that she could not bear such a passionate life for a long time and dared not accept his proposal. While Noah was fast asleep, she secretly changed her flight ticket to the earliest one, packed her luggage and left quietly overnight, flying back home against the jet lag. She also left a message in mixed Chinese and English, stating that Chinese people favored steady and lasting love rather than overly passionate affection, hoping to cut off all ties with him completely. After boarding the return flight safely, Lin Lu finally relaxed her tense mood and drank red wine to calm herself down, sighing that this unusual experience was far beyond what she could bear. Her best friend teased her about this special romantic experience, and Lin Lu sighed that people should act according to their own conditions and abide by the laws of life. She thought her quiet departure could end everything and let her return to a plain, peaceful life. Yet she suddenly remembered that No's mother was from Suzhou, and she had mentioned many times that she lived near Pingzhou Road in Suzhou. Before she could figure out a solution, she received a message from an unfamiliar number. Noah had already found out her exact location and made an appointment to meet her at Pingjong Road, which showed his firm determination to come after her. After the plane landed, Lin Lu was still filled with panic and chose to turn off her phone to avoid messages. Her best friend picked her up at the airport and saw her haggard and tired look at a glance, teasing her about her overseas love experience. On the way back, Lin Lu kept receiving messages from Noah. He not only booked a flight to China immediately, but also changed his tough tone into soft and cute words, begging her to show him around Suzhou. To avoid Noah, Lin Lu stayed at home in seclusion after returning to Suzhou, rarely going out and relying entirely on takeout for daily supplies. After arriving in Suzhou, Noah searched every corner of Pingjong Road following the trivial life details Lin Lu had mentioned casually in chats. He visited the sweet porridge shop, daily grocery store and communication business hall that she often went to, and found out her daily activity tracks with the help of local neighbors. Eventually, Noah waited for days at the community supermarket and met Lin Lu, who went out to purchase daily necessities fully disguised. Having nowhere to hide, Lin Lu had no choice but to face him calmly. Noah showed sincere concern about her irregular diet when living alone, and his deep affection and perseverance gradually dispelled the resistance in Lin Lu's heart. Helplessly, Lin Lu had to take Noah back to her rental house near Pingjong Road. Seeing that she always made do with simple meals, Noah felt distressed. Despite the narrow kitchen space, he took the initiative to cook for her, combining French baguettes with Chinese boiled dumplings to create unique fusion cuisine, showing his thoughtfulness everywhere. Faced with Lin Lu's excuses such as height gap and cultural differences, Noah resolved them gently one by one. He said he could bend down to narrow the height distance, and he had known Chinese culture well since childhood, ready to integrate into local life. He proposed a 3-month trial relationship, promising to leave voluntarily if Lin Lu still refused to accept him after the deadline. Softened by his sincerity, Lin Lu agreed to the deal and set a rule that he could only live on the sofa in the living room to keep proper boundaries. From then on, Noah settled down in Suzhou peacefully and abided by all the rules. Being tall, he could only curl up on the narrow sofa to rest without any complaint. In daily life, he took the initiative to learn local Suzhou dialects, got along well with neighbors quickly and won the favor of elderly residents around, who all urged them to confirm their relationship. Besides, he learned to brew local, bile woch, tea and various local customs from elders, carefully recording all of Lin Lu's preferences and living habits in his heart, hiding his deep love in every trivial daily detail. In his spare time, Noah explored Suzhou and successfully got employed as a bartender and catering consultant in a local 4-related hotel, gaining a stable job and legal residence permit, fully preparing for long-term settlement. He prepared distinctive breakfast for Lin Lu every morning, took meticulous care of her daily life, tolerated all her petty emotions silently, and accompanied her quietly when she was in low spirits, touching her heart little by little with warm daily companionship. The 3-month trial period passed in a flash, becoming the decisive day for their relationship. All the warm moments spent together emerged in Lin Lu's mind. Noah's persistent pursuit across mountains and seas, gentle company and silent dedication had long eliminated all her worries and fears. Walking along the riverside of Pingjong Road and enjoying the gentle night scenery of Jiangnan, facing no sincere inquiry, Lin Lu finally let go of all her entanglements and took the initiative to keep him, readily accepting this love that came from afar. The two confirmed their feelings and confessed their love in public, which was accidentally witnessed by Lin Lu's mother. Delighted to see Noah, her mother carefully inquired about his family background, job benefits and other practical issues. Having a good command of Chinese social etiquette, Noah answered all questions properly and easily won the recognition of his elder. Everything settled, Noah looked forward to ending his sofa-living days and staying with Lin Lu formally. Yet Lin Lu still kept reserved and maintained proper distance between them. From a hasty escape to a persistent pursuit, Lin Lu finally realized that her secret departure back then was never a relief, but an inevitable destined encounter. Unconsciously, she had already fallen deeply into No's tender and persistent love, willing to spend the rest of her life accompanying him peacefully.